the big question. Would you buy to let, buy to live, or does Leeds need more investment before you even think about it? Right, let's have a butcher's and see wagwan. This is an auction property. Always check the legal pack as well as auction fees. You may have additional costs and other property problems. The buyer is to pay to the seller £100 plus VAT towards engrossment on completion. Today we are viewing a leasehold studio apartment. If there is parking with the development, it will probably come with additional fees. I don't think there's any parking, but you would need to double check with your solicitors to see what it says in the legal pack. Although you could argue, do you really need a vehicle? Like, really? This is slap bang in the middle of Leeds city centre. There is no outside space with this property. There is a storage cupboard in the property and a place to hang your coats. For the people that think landlords should not exist, this property is for you. This is an ex-rental property. The tenants have moved out and now the property is being sold. Listen, to the anti-landlord crew, you should have no complaints about this property. Now yes, some people think that all properties should be owner occupied, and that's your opinion. Cool, but the reality is landlords have properties that are in areas owner occupiers would not buy. My point is this is an ideal property. It's in a desirable area. Yes, you have country folk that would not buy in a city centre because it's too busy, it's too noisy, it's too polluted, but you can't please all of the people all of the time. And regardless of whether you are owner occupier or a renter, people need somewhere to live. This is, let me say it again, a desirable property in a desirable area. So I expect all you anti-landlord folk to be bidding like crazy. The property is guided at 70,000 and our budget is 95,000. We will find out at the end if a single person on minimum wage can buy this property. I didn't have the opportunity to view it and can't find any pictures online, so if you live in this development or know anybody that does, please drop some information in the comments. But I believe there is a laundry communal room where you can wash and dry your clothes. Until we know otherwise, please just assume that this comes at a cost. Laundry facilities will need to be added to your budget. Being a leasehold property, first thing, our priority question: is the property EWS1 compliant? Yes, it is. It has a B1 rating, so it's calm. First time buyers, this is the time to show off. Talk to me nice, I live in SW1. What would you do with the property other than put your own stamp on it, or maybe just give it a good deep clean and leave it as it is? Otherwise stated in the legals, it will probably come with the furniture. Let's play with some numbers. If we got the property at £80,000 all in, for example, the mortgage rate at 6%, this is what we test it at. Your mortgage broker will tell you about your own personal rate. That's a monthly mortgage of £400 per month. your ground rent and service charge at £115, and let's throw in contents insurance of £60. That's £575 per month before bills. I'm guessing this is cheaper than the rent. When renting a studio, most of the time, bills are not included. The lease is from December 1999 for a duration of 999 years, roughly 974 years left remaining. The ground rent is £260 per annum. The service charge is £1,110 per annum. Roughly, that's £115 per month. Landlords, we are up north. Are we getting a 10% gross yield? Looking at rentals, what are studio apartments in the local area on the market for? Let's have a quick, cheeky little look at how much we can get for a short-term rental for one night with 2 guests. Let's do the Jim Jam test. Is the local shop close enough for us to pop in our Jim Jams on a Sunday morning? This property has a D EPC rating. What are studio apartments on the market for in the local area? The price points are really different, but I guess, different development comes with different services. So you'll have a gym in some developments, others you don't. You get what you pay for. Leeds train station is less than a 5-minute walk. And there we have our shop, and a fancy one at that. Let's have a look at the sales history for the property and how much the property sold for.